We're back with more World Cup of Random Battles. This time we're against Team Benelux. Quick look at the standings over here. We've already made playoffs over here. I think we're pretty much confirmed. I don't know, it's top 8, I think. Meanwhile, Benelux has a lot to play for still, so this should be a good game. Now, the Girder into Girder, okay. Zebstrika is alright. Charizard's okay. Cyclizar, we get Shedtail stuff. We can get some stuff going. Shedtail Charizard, for example. Shedtail Glaceon even. Stealth Rock Golurk. I wouldn't say we have an amazing team, but Cyclizar makes a lot of things amazing. So I'd say we have like an okay, maybe average to above average team here. I think we just trade knockoffs here. There's nothing I really want to switch into knockoff. Charizard, but I want to keep Charizard healthy for a late game, you know, Dragon Dance sweep. So for now, I just have to trade knock here. Literally just speed ties. Is Bulk Up better? I think Bulk Up's better. We traded knockoffs essentially. They could be a Defog variant, I could be a Bulk Up variant. We could both beat Bulk Up. The main reason I don't think you want to Drain Punch now is it becomes way too costly to Drain Punch. If you win the speed tie in Drain Punch, it's costly because you drain and then they drain after you, and you end up very net negative. Okay, now I can Drain Punch, and I come out better overall, I think. I mean, they can Drain Punch. I mean, they can Bulk Up too. But the main idea is they only heal 10, while my Drain Punch is going to be healing a lot more. Unless they switch to a Ghost type or something, but... They go to Bruxish, okay. Level 29. Not great. Psychic Fangs incoming, and I have no resistance to Psychic Fangs. That's tough. 205. That's actually really bad. To the point where I'm actually tempted to Terra Steel, literally to knock off Bruxish, but then I can't Terra a different Pokemon. Yeah, it's clear I have no switch in. How do I want to play it, knowing that I have no switch in? It's tricky. You typically don't want to give up your Terra too early, but at this point... Okay, I think I am going to Terra early, because if I get rid of Bruxish, it'll open up, you know, Glaceon, it'll open up Golurk, opens up Charizard. I think I'm going to do it, because I kind of have to, is what I'm feeling here. Not ideal. Definitely not ideal, but I think it's fine. Interesting. So they go to Raichu. Now... what the nightmare situation here is that they nasty plot on the switch. 244, at least my Cyclizar, my Zebstrika, they all outspeed, which is good. So I can go to Golurk, that'll risk, you know, nasty plot Surf. It could risk, you know, surfing 2 times in a row as well. It'll also reveal I have a Ghost type, and I can't, you know, save that for later for Girder as well. I'm not too weak to Raichu, actually. I have Zebstrika, Cyclizar, and Golurk. The main question is, how do I want to play it? I think going Zebstrika first is fine. Thunderbolt. Life Orb revealed, okay. High Horsepower going to do a lot of damage. I feel like they respect that, so I'm going to Supercell Slam into the Lightning Rod. I expect them to switch. We'll see what happens, though. There we go, nice 41, which is barely anything, unfortunately, but it gives us an opportunity to go to Golurk. I could greed a little Volt Switch here. It's not worth it, though. Now, Poltergeist or Stealth Rock. Am I going to get long-term value out of Stealth Rock 12.5 each time, or just the raw Poltergeist immediately? Let's get Stealth Rock up. They go to Girder. I'm actually happy to just trade Earthquake on it. Yeah, I'm going to get knocked off. That's fine. Yep, we pick up the KO here. Now, we're going to... They have Breloom. Okay. Do I go Charizard on Bullet Seed? They could Spore too, which makes it uncomfortable. You know... I think my Zebstrika is not very useful. It's always walled by Cresselia. I'm going to try and hit it on a Sap Sipper. If they predict me, right? If they go for, you know, Rock Tomb or they fighting move the Golurk, you know, they do it, right? So if they make that predict, so be it. But Zebstrika is a low value Pokemon. I'm comfortable using it defensively. Okay, we got it. Let's go. Now we actually ask very interesting questions here, because now with the attack boost we do a lot into Cresselia. Very likely they're just sacrificing Girder here. I'm just going to overheat. Mach Punch does 40 to 48. Oh, they give up Breloom. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's go. Okay. Zebstrika's kind of done for. If they go Girder to Mach Punch, I can kind of cheese it and go Golurk on Mach Punch, but that's kind of risky. Do I want to make that risk? What am I doing with a full health Zebstrika, right? I'm not going to make the risk. Oh, and I get rewarded. They tried to catch me greeting over there by going Golurk. They tried to knock me off. So we were able to avoid getting punished. Let's go Cyclizar. Keep our Shed Tail options. They go to Raichu. We outspeed. I believe this can have Alluring Voice, which is a fairy type move, right? I think for now, we want damage more than anything. Yeah, we've done a good job of keeping in front of them. They still have their Terra. And okay, Cyclizar, not good. Ah, not good, not good, not good. Okay, now we're in trouble. Now, yeah, this is bad. Because the problem is we don't actually beat Cresselia because Psyshock beats Glaceon. So now it's very unclear how we beat Cresselia. I think we lose to it maybe. We do have our knockoff from Girder. We remove leftovers. We might actually want them to keep leftovers though. We can freeze fish with Glaceon maybe. Ah, this is bad. What do we want to do here? If we can somehow find a way to... Okay, what are the Terra types on Cresselia? That's the main problem here. Electric, Steel, Poison, Fairy. If I can force it to Terra, like somehow I force it to lose the Psychic typing, then can Charizard punish it? Not really. I'm losing to Cresselia now. That was always a long-term problem, but I'm definitely losing to Cresselia here. Ideally, I wanted Cyclizar to be able to taunt Cresselia. That's why I wanted to keep Cyclizar around, but it's too slow to be able to taunt consistently. I just drop a Draco here. And they did have Alluring Voice. Oh, nightmare. Nightmare situation now. Okay. Let's go Glaceon. And I think at this point, I will have to freeze fish on Cresselia. We'll Calm Mind. If they have Encore, though, that's another problem. I have to basically hope... Like, Thunderbolt, Grass Knot, Surf, Alluring Voice. They could have Encore. They could have a lot of things here. We could be in a lot of trouble. Let's try Calm Minding. And they have Blissey. Okay. Let's go Golurk here. They get Rocks up. That was unavoidable. I can Poltergeist into Blissey here. Yeah, it can't touch me, but I can't touch them either. They're sacrificing Blissey here. Okay. 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 Now, this tells me I don't believe they have Taunt. I mean, I don't believe they have Encore on Raichu. Okay, so they want to get rid of, you know, the big bad Golurk here. So how do I beat the Terra Cresselia? One option is freeze fishing with Freeze Dry. I will have several opportunities to go for the freeze. Obviously a probability based strategy. Can I Dragon Dance my way through Cresselia? The main problem there is going to be Flare Blitz recoil doing, and I just don't do enough damage. Each Flare Blitz would be doing around 44 to 50, which can be recovered off. Maybe I get 2 Dragon Dances off. That could be an idea. Girder's Mach Punch. The Steel typing comes in handy versus Cresselia, but at the end of the day, all I'm doing is knocking off, which I don't hate, to be honest. I think Glaceon's fine here. Yep, they Grass Knot, okay. They go hard Cresselia, okay. They're 182 leftovers. Let's go Golurk straight. Now we Poltergeist. Psyshock is unlikely to kill me. Unlikely, but possible. I want to force them to Terra. Okay, Terra Poison. 39. This is losing for sure. Okay, I have a strategy. We go to Charizard, we Dragon Dance, right? Yeah, I wanted Cyclizar to be able to taunt Cresselia. It wasn't meant to be. Okay. 51. Now, what we have to do, we have to Dragon Dance again. And this may not KO. It's likely to KO, it may not. If it doesn't KO, we Dragon Dance, get put into Blaze range. So we have to hope that they don't knock us out here. Come on, it's unlikely. I mean, it's likely, but they got the crit too. Now we have to go for the freeze here. Yeah, we have to get the freeze. Come on. Oh? Okay, now we have to hope for, like, infinite freeze, I think. Okay. How many do I need? I'm at 2 right now. How many do I need? I think I need 1 more. So now my critical hit freeze dry will kill. The question is, do I go all the way to the max to try and out damage it, or do I just be happy here? I'm not sure what probabilistically are the best odds. I think I just go for it now. Come on. Come on. Come on. This is the most insane game I've had in a while. Come on. Oh my god. 1 more. No! We almost had it. Yeah, this is losing from here. We'll head into game 2. Alright, Masquerain into Sylveon. Unfortunately not the Sticky Web variant. So I do have to bail out here. I don't do anything. I have a lot of special attackers into Sylveon. So that's tough. I suppose we can... Alcremie actually beats it because of Psyshock, but they can Terra Steel, but then Chi-Yu does better. It's a little mixed here. We'll go Gengar, though. Hard Registeel. They threaten T-Wave. I have no T-Wave switch-in on my team. I'll have to take it. Yeah, I just do not have a T-Wave switch-in. We'll go Nasty Plot. Yeah, that was expected. Couldn't do anything about it. They can also Iron Head flinch me down if they want to do that. I have to hit through Iron Head, Para, and Focus Blast. Yeah. Do I bail out and go Chi-Yu immediately? I don't hate that idea. I don't hate the idea of going... I probably should have done it a turn earlier, but I was trying to break through. Come on. A Stealth Rock there. I got out-predicted. Yeah, this is bad. I don't have a T-Wave switch in. What I'm hoping for is my Chi-Yu can start breaking through. And they have a perfect counter to Chi-Yu. Well, the counter took 50. Okay. I have a bad matchup here. I have to start looking at ways I can win. One of the ways I can win is like a Poltergeist sweep. I'd have to get rid of Aqua Jet from Azumarill. At some point I have to remove that Pokemon. Gengar is garbage. Everything gets hit by T-Wave. Multiple Pokemon that lose to Registeel. I think I'm going to have to use Chi-Yu to find a way to break through. For now, we sacrifice a Gengar. The question is, now what? Yeah, it's just a lot of Pokemon that lose to Registeel. What I can try and do, actually, I go Dodrio, If I can knock off Registeel, that's a win. Go Dodrio, Brave Bird, knock it off. Okay, now this is good. We get rid of Aqua Jet, that opens up Poltergeist a little bit more. They don't know we have it yet. We just need to weaken the right pieces. If they go Registeel, I'm knocking that off. They go to Raikou, okay. I don't have any switch in to Raikou, actually. In fact, I literally have no switch into Raikou. Do I Terra Normal double? Do I Terra Normal? That's actually a question here. It's actually not even a bad question to ask, right? The idea is if I Terra Normal, I'm not weak to Electric, and I can start attacking. The main problem is I take a lot of damage here, and all my moves are recoil, so I'm not getting huge value out of the Terra if I go for it. But do I have a better way to damage Raikou here? I mean, I could go Alcremie, but if they're Life Orb or their Volt Switch, I'm taking a lot of damage. Alcremie doesn't do anything, to be honest. To be honest, even they have too many high special defense Pokemon, and we have, 5 special attackers, right? Trying to break through Sylveon, Registeel, it's not a winning idea. We have to leverage Chi-Yu more. So I'm thinking we use Dodrio as a means to an end. If we normal Double Edge, we get rid of Raikou, all of a sudden they have, maybe that's their only fast Pokemon, Chi-Yu can start leveraging its speed to do a lot of damage to Sylveon, Registeel type stuff. What does Aroma Veil do again? I forget what it does. It's Taunt, right? Yeah, it's Taunt. Okay. If I can... Actually, don't hate the idea. Okay, we do 80. That's expected. We faint. Not going as planned. This game's not going as planned. That's Specs, Raichu. Now, I'm tempted to call it Chi-Yu time here. The problem is, Chi-Yu doesn't even 2-hit KO Sylveon, even with Choice Specs. Alcremie, maybe, but Alcremie loses to Registeel. Try Chi-Yu, though. They protect, as expected. We get what we wanted, the critical hit. Now they don't have to protect, but they could. Go Alcremie. They wish, Calm Mind. We do beat Alcremie 1v1 because of Psyshock, but they should realize that and go Registeel. So it's not a winning idea. I had that one opportunity when I had Gengar in on Registeel. If I took Registeel down then, I had a chance, but this is getting trickier. Go Masquerain. Okay. Hydro Pump, 32. Chip it down enough for Alcremie or something. Yeah, but they always go Sylveon. That's the right play. Yeah, it's just a lot of Pokemon that don't do it. That 5 special attackers into Sylveon, Registeel. Yeah. GG, we're going to drop to 2 and 3 on the season, but fortunately it doesn't matter. We already made playoffs, and I'll see you guys for the playoffs, actually. That might be the next video. But thank you guys for watching.